cons have you been to each? Like, what number con is this for you?
This would be my third, I think. I only got into last year Comic-Con because Miki brought me, so this is my first Supernova.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I've been to 10.
10?
Yeah.
I'd say about 7 or 8, yeah, so quite up.
And do you always do cosplay?
Yeah, I've cosplayed every single time.
Last year was my first time, actually. Yeah.
Oh wow, so you'd been to 10, but you only did cosplay for the first time last year. And how was that? How was that experience going through the threshold of going out of your civvies into that dangerous but erotic world of cosplay?
It was amazing. Just the feedback you get from everyone. It's just like, can I have a photo? Like, yeah, sure can. Thank you.
And what about you, Miki?
Yeah, first time dressing up, Lizzie demanded we all dress up, so she's all got us into dressing up.
Okay, so you're responsible. Why the demand to dress up this year?
I work as a costume designer in a costume shop, so any chance to dress up and showcase stuff that we've made at my work and that I've made is a really big thing for me.
So we've got the ring-ins here.
Yeah.
We've got the professionals coming down.
And Hannah's also working at the costume shop with me as well. So yeah.
Oh. So it's day 2, the start of day 2. And you guys are old hands at the con. So is there anything that's really stood out from yesterday? Were good things, bad things? What was anything that you can think of that, that made yesterday? Because the cons can kind of blend into one. Was there anything that stood out particularly?
I guess longer lines than I've experienced at the other cons, and there was a lot more delays and waiting, so that was not so fun. But otherwise, it's been really busy compared to every other one that I've been to, and that's been amazing, and there's a lot more people dressed up, which was cool.
Do you prefer busier, or do you prefer it a bit quieter?
They both got their good and bad. It's hard because I'm not a huge crowd person, but then you get to see a lot more different costumes, so you got to take the good with the bad, really.
What about you, Hannah? Any standouts?
Well, today's better because I get to meet you guys.
Sweet.
Giving away her fake.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot more actors actually having Q&As today, so I'm looking more forward to today than yesterday, I think. But yesterday was really good because I had so many people actually come up to me like, Merida! I was like, oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, hello. I'm ready. Close up.
And what about you?
Yeah, definitely more. Supernova tends to have more lines usually, and they tend to be a bit more disorganised. But Saturday's usually the worst day, so I'm looking forward to today when everything tends to run more, smoothly and things like that.
Yeah, it does tend to drop off a bit on the second day because that first day everyone comes in, and especially some of the guests, like Lucy Lawless was meant to be for 2 days, but now she's 1, so everyone crammed into yesterday. Yeah. Now I want to find out your survival tips, because one of the things at a con is there's a little bit expensive food to buy here. So what do you do to cope with surviving with the very expensive food to buy?
You should come with a backpack full of snacks, and like when you're waiting in lines, I'll be like eating food and stuff because I get really hungry, and I also dash off to Coles to get my lunch.
So that's why you guys like Supernova here at the showgrounds, because?
Because of Coles.
So have you been to any talks today, yesterday, or any of the guests?
We went to Lucy Lawless's panel yesterday, and that was really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was so good.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
What type of stuff did she do in there particularly?
Well, she talked about like her experiences and stuff on set and stuff, and people got to ask her questions and stuff, and she's just really funny too.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah. She was talking about, her life and her kids and things like that too, which was really nice, and how much she misses like being home in New Zealand and things like that, which is, which was also really nice because
that must have really helped the Aussies go, no, she's still one of us.
She's one of us, and and she sounds so like Australian. I really wasn't expecting it because I'm so used to her with her American accent, and I was like, whoa. So that was a nice surprise.
Fantastic. So how many photos do you think you've had yesterday? Did you get a lot of photos taken? Can you give a rough estimate of how many photos you had?
I don't even know, like you get stopped and then like everyone swarms in at once to take photos at the same time, and you can't move, you take like 2 steps, and there was a couple of other girls that were princesses as well, so when we were all together people were just all over us, especially outside. It's just...
Now how many did you say? How many photos you reckon?
It's over 100 I reckon. Just because people would also there were people standing in front of us, but people would do the sneaky sort of, and I was like, you're allowed to ask, come on, and they were just sort of, but you just see people like.
Now, is there a proper etiquette to get someone to approach you for a photo? Like, have you had rude people, or is everyone nice?
Everyone is nice.
I've had somebody stalk me yesterday. I've been following you around the whole convention, and finally you've stopped, and I've got you. And I want a photo, please.
Okay, you use the words "finally you've stopped," and I've got you. After saying I've been following you all day.
Poking them.
Wow. So that's good. So what is the appeal of doing the Disney princess thing? Because it seems to have become quite a popular thing for the female fans to dress up into. Why have you latched onto it this year?
I think it's a childhood thing.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You know, when you were a kid, all you wanted to do was be a princess. And
I know.
now that I've got the opportunity to do that, I'm going to jump on it. And I've done Cinderella before, so I do love a good chance to be a Disney princess.
Okay, and thank you that you've given your life away to us, because you just said you've done Cinderella before. So it's just an easy gag. I'm sorry. And what's your obviously the bow and arrow, and she's one of the there's the glamorous princesses, but Merida's the very aggressive, awesome, fighty one. So is that your appeal as well?
Yes. Also, these guys were like, "You've got the hair, you should do it." But then I went with a wig because I dyed my hair.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering why you went for the wig. You got the wig. All right.
And it's a bit too brown and it's very pink at the end, so it wasn't going to quite work for Merida today.
And were you allocated Ariel, or did you want Ariel?
I already had the costume, so I thought I would wear it because I already had it. So.
And did you get here via public transport, or did you drive?
I drove. I wouldn't fit on the train.
Yeah, I was so worried about that. So the hoops just went in the boot?
Yeah. So I put it on in the car park.
All on your own, or did the girls help?
I've got leggings underneath, so I didn't flash anyone by accident.
Good.
Yeah. Ariel flashing you in the car park. No, so I just pulled it up, and they had them help hold my dress so I could tie it and stuff. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thanks very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the con, and thank you for joining us here at Con Artist.
Thank you. Bye.